The shit about to get crazy. Shit about to get spicy for me, man.
I feel like
It's gonna be a lot.
so you got this.
I feel like it might be on some like at least until the semester's over, like an every other week type of episode. Like we drop every week. I mean, record every week, but the week it won't come out until the week after because if it's my turn.
Also bi-weekly?
No, like sometimes the episodes might drop twice in a week because if it's his turn, he'll get it done early, but if it's mine, I'll get it done a little late.
Oh, because schedules are, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, because of like the school shit, like just having the first 2 classes, I'm like, oh shit. And then I still got 2 more and I'm like, oh shit, these niggas is not playing. And I'm like,
that one professor that be dragging it,
shit,
he
bro.
finna drag it.
It's not even like they're dragging it. It's just like low key, this is like the end game right now. And I'm like low key in the second half of the master's program already. So I'm just trying to like basically get adjusted to all the requirements that they're needing. And the requirements is a lot. And it's like, damn, for one class, it's like, it's going to take for one module 1 month to finish. And I'm like, what the fuck? And then niggas got to create portfolios now and do all this extra shit. It's just like,
they got you working.
Huh?
So they got you working.
10 steps ahead.
Yeah, literally. But I think low key, it's like a blessing in disguise because like a lot of the shit that requires to be in the program requires you to plan ahead, and like you have to, in order to fucking basically pass, not only you got to maintain a certain GPA, but you got to like, in order to do it, you got to like change your lifestyle, like have like a routine or like really like figure out how to like initiate the school into your day to day.
Yeah,
that shit is like not easy because like you have to really decide either what's more comfortable or what's a priority and what you
and what you gotta sacrifice. And
yeah, because you can't do this shit like, oh, that shit due tomorrow, save it last minute. Like for me, I've learned the hard way multiple times that you can't do that.
Last minute assignments suck. Like, you think you could put it off and then you get to it, you be like, damn, I low-key need a week.
But like even being like on some teacher shit, like you can't like the day before plan a whole fucking lesson. Like you really do need like time to like sit there and like really work that shit out.
Right.
And like even just getting the preparations for that shit, I'm like, oh shit, like I can't just wing this shit. Like
yeah, routine and a routine and like a balanced schedule and like some semblance of like what you want to do is definitely important to get done before like any crucial job, like especially teaching, like in all aspects, even like sports. You got to be like, all right, these are the drills we're going to work on so that by the end of this, they're going to be able to do this, this, and this. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Exactly, yeah.
That shit crazy, man. But how are you guys? That's how I'm doing.
I'm great. Life been lifing. God been godding.
God been godding.
I personally like just, I hate life been lifing.
Why?
Hate is such a strong word.
I loathe it just because like
it's a cheap answer.
It's such a like scapegoat answer. Like life be life, and I'm like out of sacrifice, out of like you knowing I know that it's like yeah, life do be life. I'm gonna be like yeah, I agree, but like some more substance is needed.
Like I have a habit of oversharing, and I ain't finna overshare. So like just as a summarized, life been lifing.
But can you like not getting too deep, but like elaborate a little bit further?
We're not asking for the chincha. We're asking for like how you feel personally.
Example.
Oh,
situation, some tea. Nah, let me stop. But like, yeah, just anything like what in life in your life has been life, and is that in a positive way, a negative way? Like,
I just feel like, oh, there you go. All right, that's what I needed here. All right, I feel like I'm going through like a transition. So I feel like off, but I'm not. But I still feel off because everything's like brand new. Cause like what I'm doing now for work, what I like the other job I'm looking into now is like a whole different field. So I'm like, yeah, but it's for the better and it's temporary in God's plan. So that's how I feel.
Oh man,
I'm just a tad bit awkward.
Nah, I feel you because that transition period, low key, I think I'm in the same shit too. Like I just feel like it's not that I'm I'm going into limbo or like through the motions or
It's
anything.
a training arc.
I'm just like,
Yeah.
everything that was before that I was used to and like on my day to day is completely being like broken down, and then I have to like literally reinvent a new way of like living and like lifestyle and like just starting over from what was and what's now type shit. Like that shit crazy.
I'm like low key cutting people off.
That's one of the main things, man.
Cutoff season.
Like the best thing I've heard was promote and demote accordingly.
Great.
How come like you progress in life when like you end up cutting certain people off?
Dead weight.
Yeah, definitely dead weight. I think like sometimes it's needed because they might be the people that are keeping you in a bad habit, like, or a bad, like, like a bad mind state, like you're doing negatively because of them.
Yeah. Or like they're always in your ear saying like say if you have this like great idea and to them it's like probably like Delulu, as the kids would say these days. Or
They say that? What the fuck?
We don't have to say as the kids.
No, nigga, seriously, I've never heard that. There must be some kid shit. Delulu.
Nobody ever called you
delusional, bro.
Delulu.
You acting mad Delulu right now, like.
Wow, I guess I didn't know that.
He was today years old,
literally.
But yeah, like I could have a plan that like it's like
Delulu.
Delulu. Delulu to them, but it's not to me. And then they try to make it seem like it's impossible, or like they're just doubting you already. And like, and then like when you try to like start it, you're just like, damn. Like in the back of my mind, my friend said that, and then it's like, once you cut them off,
fuck them niggas.
I mean, I mean, for me, that's why I feel like it's important, and I feel like everyone's mother said it, like, don't tell anyone your plans. Like, don't tell them, like,
my mom was
don't tell them about the job you want. Don't tell them about the house you're trying to get. Don't tell them about the car you're trying to buy. Because everyone, as much as they love you, like, they'll look at you
in silence.
And they'll look at you with envy sometimes, and they could be like, damn, I want that.
But I feel like if you're my true friend, I shouldn't have to move in silence.
Yeah, but everybody wants something, and sometimes some people don't want to see you doing better than them.
That shit sucks though, because that is some hating that shit. But like, that's why I also like on my page anymore. Like, I just post like shit for the pod now. Like my personal life, I kind of like just shy away from. Like,
yeah.
If you guys hear my life on the pod, that's cool. But that's as much you guys are gonna get. Like, I used to post pictures. I'm graduating. Like now it's just like, I don't know.
Catch me if you can.
I mean, the older, for real, but I feel like the older you get, that just comes naturally on social. There are people, I mean, who still like go every day, but there's people who, and I hate to use like, cause I'm not trying to be either, and I'm one of those people who's like mysterious, where it's like I don't care to post too much about myself anymore. Like I can post here and there, and I love to do it, but I'm just not the one to just share everything in my life.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I'm gonna post, but I'm not gonna post like shit like my secrets and shit. But I don't know. I also do think it's good to like document yourself, saying that, you know, some of your plans, like obviously you're not supposed to get in details on the how to and the day to day, but I think doing that is dope, because then not only you have yourself to hold yourself accountable, but then you have the people who are listening and watching, because if you don't follow through, then at least there's video proof of you saying it, and then you like actually not following through, and they can like call you out on your shit. So
I guess, yes.
I think that's like the best way to, like, not the best way, like a good way to like really kind of like make sure you stay on your A game, but just don't get too personal on the details on how to actually get there and maneuver. Like, make that a mystery, because then when you niggas know into all those things, then they kind of like feel like they're able to interject,
or they can get it themselves.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, 9 times out of 10, they can know the information, and then you can tell a nigga what's going on, how to do it, but that's not really how that works, because people don't really have they either lack ambition, the discipline, or the patience to just really follow that through. So know everything, be able to talk about everything, but if you not doing it, it doesn't matter.
Like, you're saying that you
actually
want it.
able to do it. We're all able to do it, but people putting the things in motion, those are the difference makers. Those are the ones who are really looked at a higher level and hold themselves to a higher standard, I think.
Right.
My I ain't mean to preach. But yo, let's start this fucking pod.
Pastor Ape.
I like that. All right. Welcome to the fucking Jungle Squadcast, ladies and gentlemen. This is episode 81. All right, it's your boy Ape Loso here with some A1 and Day 2 people, okay? Mr. Rad, what's goody?
Yo, what's good, bro? That was crazy. We don't do that.
Tomato.
We don't do that.
Not tomato. Like, that's dead ass some Twitter
I wish I
shit.
had one.
Keep it going. Let's keep the introductions going.
Hashtag haterade. Speaking of the biggest hater of the world right now, to my left, my A1 Day 2. You feel me? Two-turn Thalia in the house.
What's cracking? We got haters in the building.
Fuck you, Andy. That's a black guy. Fuck you.
What's lacking in the crack?
Damn, you feel me? Yo, somebody like I posted that episode and I shared it, and then I guess somebody looked at it, and then I guess I accidentally sent it to like some random nigga, and then there was like, what the fuck?
What is this?
Because the name of the podcast was The Lacking in the Crack.
Yo, I started dying when I read that.
While I was editing it, because I already had the pictures already done, but while I was actually editing the video, I'm like, oh shit, that was what I was supposed to call it. But I didn't remember, and I just recalled the first conversation. It was supposed to be called the Amnesia Cast, but Lacking in the Crack is dope because that was the original theme from the other shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, this is episode 81. I'm glad to be here. Unfortunately, Rod's not here. We also had 2 scheduled guests. They both ended up not showing up. One thought that the podcast was in New York, and then the other one completely forgot. So not only that we're easily forgettable, but we're also even more easily forgettable. That's our life for today, but we're going to keep the pod going. All right? All right. Let's start off with music.
So here's some darkness, and now we continue.
That's the second time I said some wild shit and just be like, music.
Music is the savior.
All right, yo. LL Cool J drops the album The Force.
Yo.
Mr. LL. Cool to the J.
It's been 11 years.
And I just want to snitch on someone right now. Two-turn Thalia did not listen to anything that has to do in the music segment, so she's going to most likely fake it till she makes it or be quiet for the rest of the segment.
I mean, when you do shit like that,
like,
gotta let that
was like confidential information that I told you pre-recording, and now you had to air me out.
Can't be honest with you.
You know what? See, now it's beef. Now
it's you're gonna hold yourself accountable, and next week you're gonna come prepared. Because 5 P's, proper preparation prepares poor performance. Wait, I said that wrong. Proper preparation prevents poor performance. There we go.
You're right about that.
So now this is your little pow. You're welcome. Did it hurt?
No, see? I eat those.
Exactly. Take it to the chin and keep it pushing.
Dang, I was down for the count.
That's like your manager, like, you're at work and they're just like, you're fucking up, like in front of the entire room, like in front of coworkers, everything. Like, you're supposed to take me to your office.
No, like, no funny shit. I'm just playing though. Like, she dead ass listen to every single thing, and she's gonna give you such great critique. I was just fucking with y'all.
Y'all heard his demeanor, like right, like the way he said.
I just don't know why I can't say without smiling.
See.
I promise.
No, but for real, I just got the Joker gas. That's all. Pause. But LL Cool J, speaking of the Force.
Nah.
The Force was definitely with him. That album was.
The Force was
some shit was with that nigga.
Nah, it was a good album.
It was really dope.
I liked it. I mean, for the most part, the beginning, I still fucked with all of it, and the beats were different. And I really appreciated like the step away from the oncoming like drill music that's just been coming out, and I'm like, yeah, his bars can go for that, but it's still like he has the original like 80s like feel. So like regardless, like he's going hard on like different beats other than drill beats, like shit with real like instruments, like, and I really love that.
I think LL Cool J was he was kind of like aiming towards getting people like more in the modern age to like feature on his music. But I like how instead of him catering to them, he like kind of like forced those artists who were featured on it to like break out of their comfort zone and cater to his type of style and his type of music and world type shit. So I thought like that was pretty cool. The beats definitely, I agree, was 100% like unique as fuck. I also appreciated the fact that it was a short and sweet album by LL Cool J.
Only like 47 minutes, I think.
Yes. However, I do believe that I'm not necessarily in the vibe for a LL Cool J album, but I'm appreciative that he comes out with albums because then it comes with him going on like a press run and hitting up platforms and actually him shedding knowledge and like spitting that actual truth and like just shedding light and like showing love to the youth and like clarifying certain things of his past. Like I like when he goes on a press run. So his album is not necessarily like going to be on my list per se, but I appreciate the art that he put in it, and I also like the fact that when he does go and comes out with that album, he puts his all in it, and he goes out on a press run and really just starts dropping gems. Like you really can take from it. Like he was on the Joe Budden podcast, like on the Patreon episode. He was on the Breakfast Club. I don't know if he was on $1 million worth of game. I think he was, no funny shit, but probably back. So like he was on like a lot of the major like platforms and just giving us knowledge, bro. Like I fuck with LL. So
yeah, he an OG for sure. So it's definitely nice to see him come back. Like I said, after like I think 11 years.
Yeah.
Like the album in its entirety, I can't run every single song for sure. But there are definitely a couple songs that could go on that playlist for me. Like the last like 4, he went crazy with Nas, like Eminem, and then I forget who was in the last one, but like for that Nas song, like it was such a good like flow to hear from Nas. Like I felt like I hadn't heard in a long time.
Nas always gonna come out with heat, bro. Like he's like one of the only last ones left of that generation that consistently drops like albums, projects after project. So like I'm happy him and LL got to like connect. That was really dope.
Even him and Eminem was nice.
Yeah, I actually didn't hear that. I want to check it out.
That's a good one.
Yeah, I didn't get that far in the album.
I heard that, and then I heard the other song he made with Busta Rhymes. And honestly, if he had Busta Rhymes, Eminem, and LL all on one song, I feel like it would go crazy.
Nah, but
that sounds crazy,
right?
I appreciate it though, because actually, Two Turn, she actually recommended the album LL Cool J, The Force, for us to listen to. So like, we just wanted to show love and say that we heard.
You're
it,
trying mad hard. Just
let it die.
Just go with the flow.
there is no flow.
LL Cool J's album, The Force, definitely a nice like 8.5 again. And I give it 8.5 out for like, I never go to 10.
Nah, respectfully, like there's been a lot of great music that dropped, and I just feel like because we kind of like listen and then just overlook it and then move on. But I'm gonna give it a 7. I enjoyed listening to it more than Big Sean's album, but it was really nothing compared to like the past couple weeks like that's dropped. And I would say like out of all the other albums we're gonna talk about today, it's equal to that album as far as like sound play, I guess, like repeat value
for who it is like as well. I mean,
yeah, like LL just catered to his generation and the people who really loved him, like the OGs. So it's like,
because if you know, you know.
Yeah, he said it too. Like he said it multiple times. He's not trying to shake shit up. Like, you feel me? He's just trying to do what he love and like just like
he's
live his life.
He's trying to be LL Cool J.
You feel me?
You feel me?
He let you know I never left. Like, yeah, I dived into like movies and like TV shows and radio, all that other shit, but like
reality.
at the like base, like music was like my core, and I started there, and like I'm gonna let y'all know I'm here.
He said, I still got it.
You feel me?
But yeah, shout out to LL, man. Love you, bro. I wish this was one of the platforms he would be like, yo, let me just fuck with some young niggas real quick, show him, talk to him about the game, you know, drop some gems. Like he be talking like I know niggas would talk like that, like unks and shit, like who really talk like him. It's like it was really refreshing.
Yeah.
But moving on to something completely opposite of, you know, the type of hip hop rap that LL Cool J has brought to the table.
Fast forward a couple years.
Not a couple, like fucking generations, decades.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like,
that's true.
Completely flipped to where hip hop was to where hip hop is like currently now. Senior G Herbo, okay, has dropped a whole complete album. Big Swerve, you feel me? And
150 Rock Block.
It's what I would expect from G Herbo.
Yeah, it was a G Herbo album. It wasn't bad.
It was G Herbo.
But like it wasn't. It was G.
Honestly,
my boy Herb.
Honestly, I feel like that I have to say this the way I have to say it. I feel like G Herbo does not have that fire under his ass anymore. Cause like I feel like a couple years like
okay.
I feel like in his when he first dropped like those lyrics were insane. I feel like now it's just mad mid. Like you don't got that like ever since you and I'm talking.
Nah, because he used to go and spaz out.
Like he's right there. Like
he's supposed to.
He used to spaz out on like reality like interviews and shit like that.
With him and Lil Bibby, we'll never see that again.
Yo, that song Water with him and Lil Bibby, fire.
Do you think his personality outshines his bars is what you mean?
I think it kind of like
he's only relevant because of it.
If you're like a rapper, you do I most times you gotta like keep a certain like level of professionalism at all times because there's cameras watching you at all times. So he was a little bit like you can see like, you know, a little bit off the licks here and there and shit. So you can kind of see like G Herbo would be like easily ticked off or like easily start wilding out. And he means well, but because he's drinking and shit, it just comes out like his delivery just comes out a little crazy. So that's what really kind of like pushes the image part kind of like outshines the actual art of it. And now he starts getting pushed in the background because there's other people who can balance both lives and both sides a little bit better.
I feel like ever since like he started dating like Ari, like that's when everything like did like a whole 360.
Ari Lennox? Who's
no,
Ari?
This girl,
the
Miss Piggy looking girl,
oh shit,
Ari, the girls know.
All right, if y'all girls know, let me know.
The girls know, you know.
Yeah, fuck that. I don't give a fuck about her. I give a fuck about this nigga's album and like you said, like I already knew the beats were, you know.
Damn.
Sorry, I don't give a fuck about no Ari.
I was trying to get visuals, man.
Huh?
Dang.
No, I'm sorry. I didn't mean fuck Ari. But how was the album? What did you thought about the album? Because this is another one that you also put us on to.
Like y'all said, it's very G Herbo. Like it's him. It's his sound. Like it's what I expected from him.
I agree. So like we're all in unison with that exact thesis. But one thing I would say that was a little bit unexpected was that feature with him and Sexy Red, and I was actually surprised how good they sounded together. So
I wasn't surprised.
Yeah, the album wasn't bad, but I'm also just like, okay, I'll listen to it, but it's just like not something that's going to be like it's going to be easily played out for me.
Every single song for sure, again, cannot be played back to back to back and be like consistent, like it's consistently jamming. Like even with LL Cool J's album and comparing G Herbo's album, like totally two different rappers on like two different spectrums. But like for album wise, I do feel as if their features might have been their strongest attributes at times.
For both of them?
Like LL, no, I think LL carried, but for G Herbo, like overall, like I enjoyed on both albums more of their featured mixes than like just a solo song from them.
I don't know. Because G Herbo, once he gets into his soul bag and like because he's kind of like the Chirac version of Meek Mill. So like he really knows how to get into that type of bag where like it's soulful. He gets those beats and it's not just those like drill beats, but he could carry a song. I just don't think it's just something like.
I mean, for the artist that he is, don't get me wrong. Yeah, on other songs I've appreciated him. I just mean for the album of what I heard and what came out, it didn't give that to me.
I don't think people know how to make albums though, and I don't think they're really making albums anymore. I think they're just dropping music, like bundles of music together.
Yeah,
it's not like really cohesive. And there's been really good cohesive albums that's dropped that's been significantly outshined. Like for example, Eminem's "The Death of Slim Shady," that was a great conceptual album. Like I truly thought that was really good. I fucked with Money Long's Revenge album. That was a great conceptual album. There's definitely more on the list that I just definitely Tyrese. That nigga definitely stuck to him getting his feelings about his divorce and all that extra shit. So like
more to
there's people who really can stick to the script. I'm just once I see somebody who's like really talking about the gang life and really talking about this drill shit and like to me it's just like a headache because it's like bro, niggas is dying. Niggas is like really dying off the drugs, off the guns, off the violence, and then just constantly just saying, hey, I'm gonna make money off this and blah blah blah. Don't get me wrong, it's cool here and there, but like I just feel like you're not even trying to make music anymore. You're just trying to hypnotize us with this type of style of music in order to get the youth to like start acting out and thinking like this is real life and this is what they should be doing.
I feel that.
It's a lot, man. I'm sorry. I feel like I just went off on a tangent.
Yeah. But the album, again, I mean, for me, it was like a 7.3. Big Swerve was a 7.3 to me.
6.5.
Feel me? Nothing major.
Yeah. 7.5.
7?
Yeah.
I give it a 6 because I'm only going to literally take 3 songs out of it and be like.
I feel that.
Yeah. Be like, salute, bro. You listen to 3 songs and it will basically sum up the whole album. So it's
because like I said, the features on the album do save it. Like there were good mixes.
And speaking of the one with Sexy, right? Like I think either today or last night, I don't know when, but she went on IG Live and flashed her whole titties, and I don't think her titties are real.
But I can't say.
Her titties look pretty good. It was.
I'm glad you caught it at a good moment, friend.
You heard it here.
Yeah, nice breast, but I need to confirm whether they're like. I don't think they were real because they were too like straight, like pew pew, and I was just like, "Is that real?"
He said, "Yo, sexy,"
or maybe it's a boy.
Nah, sexy. She's definitely not a boy.
For real.
No, I was.
She was also twerking on Kodak Black the other day, getting it in. Kodak was a little shy, acting a little shy.
But
it was mad funny.
But Abe pretty much is saying is, yo, sexy, is we fucking or what?
Nah. The only thing I think I'll let Sexy Red do is probably give me head. That's it.
That's it?
I don't think I'll fuck Sexy. If she asks me though, I won't offer. I won't. Yeah, that's enough about that. But
whose man's is this?
Not Joe.
Who?
You heard it here, ladies and gentlemen. Let me stop playing because niggas are really start believing every single word I say. I'm really start getting in trouble in the pod, bro.
Y'all be in the comments on going down on his neck.
He said, guys, I'm just spotting.
Yeah, I just like literally don't you understand that we're here to entertain, to like
entertainment.
So engage, comment, like, subscribe.
Yes, please. You want to be here to actually us to really have honest dialogue, and if so, I'm not gonna just do it all bland and all adultish. That's boring. You cunts.
Well, when you talk like that,
language. Yeah.
All right, let's keep it pushing.
What if I call them Canetta cunts?
Relax. Let's keep it pushing. Has been used.
Yo, you just went so off topic.
Right, I'm so sorry. I won't call it. That's crazy. I'm gonna get
next.
I almost had a
clip farm.
A guest here. Like you.
What a clip farm.
Take 2.
The nigga was from CZ. Yeah, take 2. Take that up. Bleep, 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 bleep.
I need to get a clip thing. I'm gonna start doing that during the.
He said, "We at 29 minutes in."
I thought the pod was almost over.
It is.
You keep yapping.
No, I really thought the pod was almost over. Like,
Wait, really?
I thought it was. We were an hour deep. I was about to be like, "Yo, we'll finish up next week with the rest."
That's good.
Yeah, I was really trying to drag it. Let's speed it up. NLE Choppa, you feel me? He drops a or what single with 49? I think is the other feature.
Rob 49.
I don't think it said 49. I didn't see
Just
Rob 49.
49?
Yeah. So if you can confirm, I don't know if my Apple Music was messed up or not. I don't know.
I'm checking right now.
Last
41.
41. See, I'm blind, so I need to get my eyes checked because I saw it from afar.
Clearly.
Right. So I don't know who 41 is, but the song, bro, I ain't gonna lie. This is my type of vibe. This is the type of like mood and energy that I can see myself in multiple times throughout the day, working out, hanging out with my bros, siphoning in the car, like cleaning up, like club, feel me? Just no sex to it, but it's a little, because like every time I have sex to something with a bop to it, I start fucking to the rhythm, and it's like it's not cool. It's kind of cheesy, so you don't want to do that.
I mean, the song itself is.
It's okay.
It's a bounce. Dun, 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 dun,
yeah, but
dun,
you don't
dun.
want to bounce in somebody's vagina.
I mean, you might have some fun.
I mean, you.
If she said she never had it, if she never had it before,
You like the bounce of your vagina to the like a turned up club song.
I mean, you gotta find the right song to do it too.
No, there's definitely right songs, but is it?
But
the
like
club
not
songs?
not the club songs like where they got like a like
Yeah.
no. It's giving ratchet.
Or
It's
like
a fun
that
NL.
Spanish, that reggaeton. Like you getting your cheeks clapped to reggaeton.
I'm not getting my cheeks clapped to reggaeton.
Exactly.
it was a fun NLE song though. You know, for
Yeah.
NLE, like always, he dropped like good
He
shit.
always
Yeah.
he's always like hype. He's like a hype artist. Like he not like hype artist, but like he's
His music gives you that energy.
yeah, that it gives you like an adrenaline almost.
Yeah, exactly. I
Yeah.
like music like that because you need that for certain times in your life, like working
Like that
out
would
and
be
shit
a
like that.
workout song.
Exactly.
Like
Yeah,
that would
for
be on
sure.
my workout playlist.
Yeah, give me that energy to really just start
Easy.
turn up the world. So to me, songs like that, singles like that are like 10 out of 10s for me because I feel like he knows what that song is bringing and what it has to offer, and he's just delivering that. He's not trying to evolve anything, and I think that's the big theme for all the artists today is that I don't think none of them are really trying to evolve their sound or like really break the scales. They're just trying to stay in their element. So like I feel like that's going to be a theme for the rest of our music segment. Actually,
I mean, as well, he's making something that he can just monopolize off of because, like, at the end of the day,
monetize.
like monetize. Well, I meant like monopoly. Like he's gonna
over?
make a lot off of it because it's going on different social platforms. Like where it's on YouTube Reels as a dance, it's on Instagram as a reel, it's on TikTok as a TikTok. Like it's a song with a catchy
It's
chorus.
a universal song. Like it goes.
I can
it
just
Kids go,
again. It's not even all that. It's just literally the bounce. Like
you know that meme of that little kid and he in the club and it's like the background music like going up on a Tuesday. He got the
they
glasses
put
on.
mad songs with that meme. I know what you're talking about.
You know,
like,
yeah. See, you get me.
y'all niggas be on the internet. Half the shit y'all be talking about, like, what the fuck are y'all talking about?
Cause you're old.
Delulu? What the fuck? I'm still on that.
Look, you know I'm the baby of the pod, so like
keep
I'm
it
kind of
going.
more hip.
You are the baby of the pod. You're like what? You're like 24 or some shit?
26.
you don't feel
Oh,
hip
shit.
when you say the words "I'm hip."
26 is good.
It was a joke. You
Nah,
asswipe.
after 25, we're all 30. So,
Rounding up,
yeah.
No,
Yeah.
estimation.
No.
You know.
Sorry.
I turned 21 like again about
Again.
5 times already.
So she's not even 26. I don't even know how to do that math to add it up because you have to calculate.
So like
when
I
you
stop at
stop-
21.
And then kept doing 21.
I'm technically 26 in human years, but in two turn years, I'm still 21.
All right, on to the next segment, ladies and gentlemen. So we have.
If you catch my drift.
That's like when
We caught
Kevin. That's when like Kevin Hart was like, Tori said that Tori's right over there. You know when he used to say his ex would call herself in third person. She's like, I'm two-turn. I'm 21. I'm a different age.
I like
You
the
have a
third
mental
person
disorder.
shit though. So like, you do you. I respect it. You good. Is it okay if we move on?
Let's
Why
keep
you
it
asking
moving.
me? Just move on.
I just want to make sure because if you
I
got
was
anything
finished.
else to get off your chest, Now is the time.
Fuck you.
Me?
Ape.
Me? All right, bet.
That was crazy.
All right, so on to the next. We got Toosii. I don't know how to pronounce this name. I swear I've been trying to practice. Champs, Elias, featuring Gunna.
I don't know the nigga's last name, but that song was heat.
That song was fucking fire.
I love the beat. The intro alone was like it was good melody. Like I loved it all.
I like songs like that. Like I don't know why. Like it's not that I don't like rap anymore, but I just like melodies. Like, and I just think that if you do it well, you do it right. It doesn't matter. It does matter the substance and the content to what you're talking about, but if you sometimes like it doesn't, like, you feel me? And this is one of those like scenarios for me. Like they both sounded beautifully together. They should have been Toosii and Gunna should have been on the track together.
Mm-hmm.
I think that was better than for me than the NLE Chopper's out single.
Yeah, for sure.
Like I'm talking about just overall song. Like they just knew how to put the song structure was impeccable to me.
I mean, all the Toosii's latest singles have been like enjoyable. Like, yeah. So I can't even complain.
And this is like not even like a single. It's a single, but it's to an album that he's going to be dropping soon. So it was one of the singles to his album. So I'm looking forward to it. It's a 14-track album. I don't remember the name of it. I never do. Terrible with names. But stay tuned for that, man. Shout out to Toosii. He's like young and upcoming, but he's really holding it down since Tory been locked up. So that's why he's literally like Tory Jr. Like no funny shit. My son got the hits. He just doesn't have like the range as Tory, but like Tory can really go on any type of bop. But Toosii really has been holding it down for whatever type of sound he's been doing. It's mostly like love related, but it's still fire though.
Yeah,
that shit dope. Shout out to Toosii. And on our last and final single. Wait, before we do that, I'm gonna give the NLE Chopper single Or What an 8, and I'm also give the Toosii one an 8.5. Cause I'm sorry, I didn't want to speed up.
No, I give it the same rating.
Yeah.
Wow, I just had a brain fart. NLE Choppa's single. I'll give it a 9. Okay. It's more on my hypeness.
Yeah, I feel you.
Toosii, 8.5.
You heard it here from the Jungle Squad cast. Ladies and gentlemen, we are recommending Toosii single featuring Gunna. And we are also recommending Or What with what's his name? NLE Chopper and 41. I've never heard of him, but he's dope. All right.
He probably goes by 41.
Yeah, it's probably 41. 41. If it's 41, it should be a period in the middle. Then if it's just 41 together, nigga, that's a number. All right. So know your punctuation. Never mind. That was some real educated shit for no reason. All right. Seriously, on our last fucking single of the night, to conclude our music segment, same difference. A$AP Rocky, Ruby Rosary featuring J. Cole. The scaredy cat came out of hiding and was featuring on a song that was dissing Drake.
He's not a scary cat.
Who?
You pertaining to J. Cole?
J. Cole? Oh, yeah. That nigga is not a scaredy cat. You're right. He is a pussy.
No, he's
a smart
not.
Man.
Thank you.
He knew when to back out.
Dodging smoke is smart?
I ain't going down this road, Eric.
I'll go down this road.
Nah, that's a whole tangent. Trust me.
Nah, let her give her 30 seconds. I want to see her point. Go ahead.
J. Cole is a smart man. He knew what he was getting himself into. He dropped what he dropped, but I just feel like that wasn't his character. Like, when have you ever heard J. Cole in some beef? Like, let's beef for fucking real.
He Bidened his way out.
15 more seconds.
Who's really counting for real?
Me.
So,
the fuck? I want to be fair.
Like, I just feel like that wasn't like his.
That's not his bag.
That it like he has he has it. Don't get me wrong. The album, the surprise album was great. Don't get me wrong, but still, it's just not him. Like J. Cole is humble. He stay out the way. So he was just like, prove my point. This is not for me. I'm out. He's mature about it. That's it. You never heard from him again.
Let me ask you a question. Have you ever heard of a boxer called Mike Tyson?
Yes.
All right. Now, close your eyes and imagine Mike Tyson talking all this shit. I will fuck this nigga up. I'm the best boxer in the world. Nobody can beat me. I am really that guy. I'm nice and people are believing him, right? But before while he's saying all this, he's saying all this and he didn't actually he hasn't been battle tested yet. So when it's finally for a challenger like on par with his skill set to fight him in the ring comes into play ready to fight. Now he has to back up all those words and now he has to actually go and say, all right, now I got to really put my money where my mouth is. J. Cole, prior to this year, was literally going on a fucking tour saying how he's the hottest rapper and blah, 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 like in every single verse.
Cool. He doesn't have to engage in beef to prove that he's that.
That's true.
Him.
That's true.
He's Timothy
but you
the
also
third.
have to be careful in what you say in your verses because it also insinuates and antagonizes certain artists on his caliber to challenge him. And that's exactly what he did. And as an artist who is in the top 3, you have to be ready to be battle tested and you have to follow through whether you win or loss. That's why Drake gets more respect to me than J. Cole.
But he's a different breed is what I'm saying.
You're right. He's a pussy.
No, that's not what I'm saying. He's a different breed.
Yes.
No, he's pissing me the F off.
We're saying the same thing.
No, we're not.
I think we are.
Next. You warned me. Damn. I should have just shut up.
I'm trying to say something. See me, I just shut up.
Thank you.
You want to get it off? Get it off.
I gave her 30 seconds.
Well, let's give ASAP the respect. I mean, what pisses me off about the song is that...
Don't hurt. Sorry, chill out. What the fuck? I'm about to get kicked out. Don't do that shit again. I got a froggy in my arm, nigga.
You'll be all right.
Please don't hit me again, no.
I wasn't trying to
that shit hurt. Puerto Ricans are so aggressive.
Like you're not Puerto Rican yourself?
That's why I can back this claim up. You're not gonna win with an argument against me. I'm such a smart ass. I'm sorry. You could beat me in a game. You could beat my ass.
I met my match.
You could do anything, but with this mouth shit, pause. You can't beat me in this shit. All right, but yeah, 7 out of 10 for me.
You didn't even get into the whole song.
A$AP Rocky's Ruby Rose, because bro, J. Cole's verse was fire. Don't get me wrong, but A$AP Rocky, it's still, like I said, for the whole everybody else, there's nothing new here. It's just a song to support and give to our fans who already genuinely love him, and I like it. It's not bad. It's not great. It's not terrible. J. Cole definitely bodied it. Like he definitely still has his verse. It's just, I guess we're never gonna really hear a response from him about like anything like after the aftermath of it, like
his viewpoint of it.
Yeah, like he gave it to us in a little, preaching on the fucking stage at his concert. But it would be cool to like actually, hear him say it in the actual song and like really communicate that, like the way Drake went out with the white flag and Heart Part 6.
I feel like
that's what was missing from J. Cole for me. If he would have still, all right, I'm out the beef, but still addressed it, maybe I would have respected him more. But he really dodged all smoke. He act like he wasn't even an artist, and like he just started going bike riding and shit like that. So like, it's cool that he's on, with A$AP Rocky and finally get out his shell. I think now we're probably easing into next year. He's probably gonna start showing out and popping out more. A$AP Rocky's just having fun with his shit. So like, this is just cool.
He's like, yeah, I'll give you some.
Yeah, I just think it's interesting because A$AP Rocky definitely has been dissing Drake, and J. Cole stopped fucking with Drake, and now they were both on Future's album. Now they're making music outside of Future's album as well. So clearly that connection between Future and A$AP and J. Cole, that was something, because now they're actually working together and making music. So
yeah,
I wish I could work with Future. Might fuck around and meet mad different artists.
For real.
Yeah, that's tough, man. But yeah, aside from being abused physically on the podcast, we have officially concluded the music segment for our podcast. All right, I think we're doing really good on time. I forgive you. All right, you don't. I saw that.
I don't.
You don't forgive yourself?
No, you.
But I didn't hit you. I would have been in jail.
Oh, you're referring to that. Oh, okay. We good.
What the fuck were you talking about? What,
Man,
what do you
forget
have
it.
to forgive me for?
Trendy news.
Wait, what did I do? Oh, I get it. You talking about the J. Cole shit?
Yeah.
Right. Damn, it hurt you that bad? I
Yeah.
apologize.
I love that nigga Jermaine.
Jermaine is cool. I'm a fan. That's why
He a fan.
You feel me? Freaky ass Thalia.
You didn't even say my name right. Who that?
Freaky ass T. Yeah. Yeah. All right, let me stop.
Hey.
All right, seriously though, trendy news. I guess I've been trying to avoid this because I'm just tired of bad news, man.
Yeah.
Let's put it this way. The last week, our last episode we dropped, and before we even got to record the next episode for the next week, right? Another artist has already passed away.
It was the day after.
Literally the day after.
The day after we recorded or the day after the episode dropped?
The day after we recorded.
Yeah.
The day after we recorded regarding Fat Man Scoop's death, Rich Homie Quan dies. So now we're hoping, while we're recording this, before we even had the chance to record, another person died as well.
Yeah, we'll keep it on Rich Homie.
So there's
that shit broke my heart, bro.
There's too much things going on right now, and I just don't know what it is in the artist community that's really being targeted. You feel me? I get it. We don't really know exactly how he died. There's rumors, but we should wait till shit is really confirmed and shit. But
right.
They said the reports have been in, but yeah, there's nothing confirmed. They said that still might take months to figure out. I mean, most people are claiming overdose, but you never know. They said they found him on the couch, and that shit, like I said, sucks, bro. Rich Homie Quan, they could change the game. There was a lot of
2014, 2015
2010,
era. 2010.
He been around.
I heard him in 2014, 2015 on my end.
I mean, you had lifestyle, you feel me?
No, I've been feeling like the man when I walk through.
Yeah, that was the first song.
Now watch me.
I was gonna say, you know how many black-owned colleges are just playing his shit right now? Step into that shit.
Yeah, that's literally the first song I heard from him. And then there was the other one that you said, Lifestyle. That was the one. So it's just sad because he was very young. He was 33, 34 years old.
Mm-hmm.
He was just
early 30s.
33.
Yeah.
He's in his Jesus year.
Yeah, it's sad, man. I'm just happy it wasn't I think there was kids there, but I think the mother or whoever was there, the adult, made sure the kids didn't necessarily see that.
I think she brought them to school.
Yeah, and then
came back and found them
covered and shit like that. So I'm just happy that they were okay for now. I'm pretty sure it's probably still going to be a little traumatizing, but I don't know what to say, man. It's just I don't want to say I'm desensitized or anything. I'm just saying it's just hard to really comprehend and digest all this death and loss so consistently.
I feel like, bro,
it's just not normal.
We just lost James Earl Jones too, bro. 93 years old. That man lived a full life. That man's voice is eternal. He's the only Darth Vader voice to ever exist in Star Wars. This man is literally Simba's dad. That's Mufasa.
Yeah.
That hit home to hear a childhood favorite died for sure.
I think they're trying to come out with another Lion King, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, that's action, I hate that shit because the first one was terrible.
This one's supposed to be a prequel though.
It's some similar shit.
No, it's about Mufasa.
Mufasa, I'm sorry, yeah. That's what I meant.
Yeah, Rich Homie Quan, he played a significant part, in my early teenage years. I've heard other people, not rumors, but, other people are oh, y'all don't know Rich Homie Quan like that because I was listening to him after that. And I get it, but,
yeah, for real.
Either way, he still had a mark on us, and...
Yeah, and he passed away. That's something to respect.
I feel like this year, it hit really home when it came to celebrities or legends passing away.
It's our childhood.
This year alone is just now
we lost greats.
Right.
Too many.
I can't even, tell my kids like, oh, we're gonna go to a Rich Homie Quan concert. Like this was my years, you know, like a reunion type of thing. Like I can't.
We're still even bouncing back from just having a Mac Miller anniversary, like of his death. Like it's been way too long without him.
Yeah. I don't know, man. It's just hard to like really digest all of this, and I just feel like just knowing a lot of these losses is just going to come in pains in different ways, and like I feel for his family of Rich Homie Quans, and I just also just feel for what's his name,
James Earl Jones.
Yeah, James Jones.
He lived a full life though. 33 compared to 93. He definitely lived a full life. I feel like he should have been content with.
I mean, like dying is dying though. Like people who love him probably is just like, oh shit, you feel me? So I'm just happy that yes, he lived a full life, but like I guess like these people aren't going to necessarily be forgotten. You feel me? Like they have content that's going to last past their lives.
They're eternal.
Yeah.
So it's sad that they're gone, but it's also still good to know that they're both still with us. Like R.I.P. Rich Homie.
Like they still have a like a legacy.
Exactly.
You know, like because there's like some passings that you know you can't really. There's nothing left.
Yeah.
You know, like I don't like to say it like that, but there's nothing left. But like if I want to listen to Fat Man Scoop or Rich Homie Quan, or like if I want to like
let's just editing that video of us like dancing and shit.
Yo, we was going ham.
Fat Man Scoop always bring the energy.
No, we were like actually in sync because we really went like
Me
this.
You?
Yeah. And like we were really going crazy. I was like, oh shit, this shit was like actually cohesive, not bad. So good shit. But I don't know, man. I don't want to really, no offense, I just don't want to like continue about the artist because we still got another like sad thing to talk about.
I was gonna say there's definitely gonna knock that out.
And it's like, I don't know. I don't want to say it's worse.
There's a couple few sad things.
That recent school shooting in Georgia is like tragic. Again, like two 14-year-olds gone, 2 teachers gone, like 9 people injured. Like that's actually insane.
Yeah. What was his name? Gary something?
I forget his name.
But
his father bought him an AR-15 for Christmas, and then now his father is actually being tried, as well as the son, and
as an accomplice.
The son might be and the son might be facing the death penalty as well. Yeah.
I heard his mom. I don't know if this is true or not. I heard his mom try to call the school to warn the school before he even attempted to do it.
She did. Wow. She said that it was an emergency. She needed to find him, and that they'd just be on the lookout for him.
Wow, that's crazy, bro.
But I guess the school like didn't like answer the phone, or like it was just like.
I think they got the call about at 10:10, and then by 10:20 they called the cops, and it already had happened.
That's crazy. Mm-hmm. Did you guys have any thoughts on like how the father kind of like bought the son like an AR-15? Like, do you guys think it's okay for, I guess, kids to have guns?
No,
I don't think it's okay for them to have the gun on them, being able to wield it at their own like discretion. Yeah. I think it's obviously okay. Like if you want to buy your child a weapon, you have every right, but you do have to be smart and have the protection, have the locks, have the things where you put it away that they don't know how to get through. Like, and, you know, there's always the instance that a kid may find it, but being able to keep it locked away and not as accessible to them is crucial. Like in moments like that, you know?
But now it's like, I agree with that, but in this case, the father is an accomplice. So all of that could have been locked up and regulated, and the father was probably like, go ahead, son, do what you got to do.
I don't think it was like that. And most times with troubled children, they're just troubled children, no parents putting that out.
I personally feel like the dad was raised around guns, I'm assuming. So he's just taking what he knows and trying to pass it on to his son. And he probably thought that I'm not praising this at all. He probably thought he was doing like good by showing him like how to defend yourself, but that's not the case here. Like
he knew that the son had a mental illness. Like they said, like,
oh, he was aware of that shit. That was I didn't know that part.
Yeah, they was aware that it was like there was something wrong with him, and then that's why they were trying
so as a
him,
parent,
and that's why he's an accomplice. So it's like that nigga was really just fucking up. So like I do believe, like you said, like in regulations of guns and shit. But like I don't think like a 14-year-old really needs that. You feel
like
me?
really use your common
an
sense.
AR-15, like a machine gun.
I mean, you look back, if you're looking at like the olden days, people would pass down a sword throughout their family. Like, so you know what I mean? That's where I'm like, it's all right, but like parents just need to be smarter.
Nigga,
like
a sword, you got to know how to fight, and you got to literally know hand to hand and really be up close and stab that one person. This nigga had this white person had an AR-15 at the age of 14, not like a pistol handgun.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Not like, bro, I think there should be like age requirements for certain like guns. If all right, a handgun, maybe even that, like you should only have it like literally when you're out with a parent, or like how you treat like a car, like.
But it's sad how normalized it is.
So what, for how white kids are killing schools during elections? Yeah. It's a pattern.
You could put it like that. Yeah.
So they got to get their ratings up somehow.
I don't know. I just think it's a way to start certain disasters, and if they know that it continues to happen and there's not necessarily a change on it, it's because whatever's happening, something is they're benefiting from. You feel me?
I just feel like, why is I could walk into Bass Pro. I could walk into Bass Pro and literally get one if I wanted to.
Yeah, I was in there the other day. I was like, wow, I make money. I could buy like 3 of these. But like, I didn't need to. So.
Cause like some people use those same guns for like hunting like deer or bear or whatever y'all.
Hunting in general.
Whatever y'all.
That's OD though. Like
people do.
I don't know, man.
Rest in peace to all those lives lost and everyone injured. I hope come out of this well.
It's too many lives that's lost and too many lives that's gone. But if it's a pattern, that means patterns can be changed.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
But if it's not changed, that means, like I said, it's for a reason. So I don't know what the personal reasons for innocent people is dying, but there clearly is like a bigger picture, and it's totally just like flying past our heads.
So Jesus is coming.
I mean, yeah. I just
said it in the Bible.
Scared that it's going to be during our time where like it gets worse before it gets good again. But it's all good. That's all I really have for all the death and loss. Prayers and thoughts to all the families. My condolences. God bless.
Amen.
Wow.
Yeah.
I didn't want to start with that, but I also didn't want to end it. So thank God we sandwiched that shit.
We gotta talk about it some way.
In our thumbnail topics, like this will all just be like the death law screen. Like like it's perfect. It's perfect.
We're done.
Cut.
Yeah. Cause I had it written a certain way. I was like, nah, we should probably sandwich those other two.
If you made it out of this dark depression with us, we're on to lighter topics throughout the pod. Thanks for sticking with us.
Appreciate that.
So
thank you for that. Moving on though, did you guys hear Desiigner dissing 50 Cent?
He has no right to say anything, you panda one-hit wonder.
He had 2 songs.
What's the other
I don't care.
I like Timmy Turner.
That wasn't a hit though.
Yeah, Kanye remixed it. It was even
literally nobody cared about it still.
Timmy Turner.
Yeah.
Listen,
it's crazy that you mentioned that, because like Drake is really known for being a culture vulture, but the real culture vulture is Kanye West, because like once he takes somebody's style and flow and like steal their shit, buy their shit, that artist is done. Like he's literally easily forgotten and like fucked to the ground.
Absorbs their energy.
Yeah, like he literally takes their life away from them and eats off that.
I mean, Desiigner at this point hasn't made music. He dropped from Kanye's label like over like 3 years ago now.
Yeah,
like
Kanye got what he needed and then that was it. So like 50 Cent understood that, and it was just like, yo, Desiigner nigga, you don't have anything to offer me.
I mean,
Kanye took everything you had to offer.
No, because he went to 50 first.
That's what I'm saying.
He went to 50 initially, and he only had that one hit.
Yeah.
So then, that he could. I see what you mean now. But yeah, Kanye definitely was like, I'll take that and keep it pushing.
Like 50 definitely realized, he was like, nigga, everything you already had, nigga, it's already gone. You have nothing more to add on. Kanye already took advantage of something that I could have took advantage of if we would have met first, but it's too late. So he's all mad in his feelings, writing this corny ass freestyle, and it's not even really shot professionally. He's just looking a little dusty. Bro, if you sound dusty, you can't look dusty. So you gotta pick a struggle. So like you gotta make sure, like, if you sound dusty, you either look fly or you a funny dude or you got money and bitches. Like that's the only way to really balance out the ugliness. You feel
Shots
me? You gotta
fired.
have attributes. You feel me?
Yeah, no, there's no shots. I'm just identifying certain attributes. That's all.
No, it just caught me really off guard. So I just,
Not
like,
about you.
no, I know.
Oh, I was about to say, you all right, you beautiful. You're great. All right.
We knew this though. Anyway.
I don't think they knew. In the comments, they were calling you all types of names.
Yeah, definitely.
It's crazy.
Nah, yeah. I don't. Again, I think coming back with like a rebuttal at 50 just because he didn't sign you because you didn't have enough music, like it's immature.
It's business, nigga.
Yeah, like it's immature. Like he looked at it from a business aspect, saw you only had the one, and I don't see that much potential in you. Yeah, be happy. Kanye did find it, and yeah, Kanye stole from you, or I mean, stole like your spunk or whatever the fuck, and now you dropped this label. Like, leave it at that. But like at the end of the day, like don't come back at 50 because you know 50 don't rest until he like done made every single joke he can about you.
Until he got the last word.
Stop playing with 50.
He getting old though. Like he don't got time to play like that. He got hella shows to write.
So I got businesses and shit.
50 a busy man. Like he not just sitting around just playing and bullshitting. But
My
I do get
bookie.
it. Like nobody really screaming for like Desiigner. Like that nigga is like, unfortunately, he's like a D class. Like with 6ix9ine now. It's probably even lower because 6ix9ine actually just did, I don't know, like not so long ago, he did like a little snippet of some new music and it didn't sound bad.
So if this was my hero, they'd be in the lowest class.
Yeah. So I don't really have too much to say about that, man. But what I do have a lot to say about, we're going to move forward past that because Desiigner is not that important to go crazy about. Marlon Wayans, though, he had an interview with Shannon Sharpe, and this is another recommendation by yours truly, Two-Turn Thalia. She knows everything about this, all right? And Rad also had a lot of comments to add to this as well, and I was just like, you know what, I am going to watch it. I didn't get the chance to watch the entire thing. I made it to about and I think there's like an hour or no, maybe like 45 minutes left, around there left, but I got to the parts that I appreciated.
It was like 2 hours and like 8 minutes. It was
a long time.
Actually, like I don't go for Club Shay Shay too often, but that was like one time I could, like, other than Cat Williams and I can't even name, I forget who else, but other than Cat Williams, really, like
the Stallion was on there. Didn't we do a review on that?
I don't think so.
Oh.
But other than that, Marlon Wayans and Club Shay Shay, like that was a great mix. Like it was a great conversation. Like hearing their stories and like hearing Marlon himself speak was like amazing. Like he definitely showed like so much love towards his family, as well as like just speaking on where he's been and where he's going. Like
especially Keenan, like he literally said like that was his God at one point in the interview. I was like, oh shit.
I mean, Keenan was definitely like a major like influence on like his entire family. He said really. It like, and even prior to like watching Club Shay Shay, I already knew like from looking back on everything, Keenan was always the main driving force and like what made their family blow up, and like they all attest to it as well. Literally. I mean, that shit was really dope. Just even now seeing like Marlon Wayans in his 50s and being able to like go on Club Shay Shay and be like, damn, I got stories. Like I could talk like for mad long about shit going on. Like it's dope to hear. Like it's dope to see.
I definitely like a lot of the things like he was saying, but one of the things that I feel like really stuck out to me, like particularly, I'm trying to see if I could remember, it was necessarily about like how he had like to live behind like the shadow of all of his siblings. Like he was always the butt of all of their jokes, and like people always kind of like look down on Marlon a little bit because like they basically said they wouldn't have made it without him. So like his approach to it was like, okay, they know the stories, but they might have the flavors of to who I mean, like the ingredients of to who I am, but they don't know how to cook it the way I do. They don't know how to really tell my story and formulate it in the way that I do. So only I can do that. So I appreciated that because a lot of people run with their own narratives, and he was basically discouraged by that and did not want to perform and do stand up and like actually break out of a shell until he had a good conversation and was like, no, nigga, I can do this. So like I appreciate that because narratives and like how other people's successes can really like blind you and really like scare you into not even like reaching your own potential. So like I think he was blessed that those challenges was within his family because he couldn't like necessarily escape it because he grew up around it, so it forced him to adapt.
But also not envy it because he loves them. Like, you know, it didn't turn sour to him, the dream. Like, he wanted that passion because it was a family passion, like, you know?
Yeah, and I liked how like Keenan did not allow Marlon to take like the easy route in any situation. Like their family was really hard when it comes for like them accepting the script. Like niggas wrote "Don't Be a Menace" 26 times, bro. And then when he literally had the option to do "Don't Be a Menace," he had the option to either work with Eddie Murphy or choose "Don't Be a Menace" and Nutty Professor, and then Keenan was like, "I'm sorry, you either got to pick one or the other."
He was like, you could either make Eddie Murphy's movie better, or you can put in the work and make your own movie better. Like, the Keenan Ivory impersonations was crazy the entire time.
And those rehearsals that he did and stuff, like to get the script ready for "Don't Be a Menace," those ended up being the actual skits and acts for the actual "Don't Be a Menace,"
as well as for things like along the way, like from all the prior scripts. Like,
that's what I mean.
Yeah, like that. I think all that extra work he put in definitely helped shine on like his platform, like for what he wanted to put out in the future. Like, I love the Wayans. The Wayans family is like an amazing family. Like, to be honest, I was gonna ask, like, I mean, as like for like any, like, it could be in any category. Like, what group or like people would you like put at like their like level of like who would you appreciate the most out of a group?
What do you mean?
I mean, like, if you had a group of like, I'm just saying like influencers nowadays
or celebrities.
Or celebrities. Who would you think would be like
competitors to the Wayne family?
Not even to them. I just meant who would be your personal preference on who you enjoy, like.
In what aspect? Music, entertainment?
That's why I said it can be any, because there are different families for every topic.
I don't know, man. I don't really have like a family that's like, oh my God, I love them. They changed my life. But I appreciated the content from the Wayne family. I don't know. Also, I don't know a lot of families. I can tell you who I don't appreciate. The Kardashians. I think they completely like manipulated and like mind fucked every single woman in the world.
Not me.
Yeah, you're definitely not a Skims girl.
I'm not.
But you still cool though.
For me though, I mean, I like the Wayans family. Like, definitely has always been like major in my house for like black comedy. Like, they've always been there. And I think other than that would be like a good story, even though there was ass whoopings, would be like the Jackson 5. Like, you feel me? Like, they came a long way coming up like in music.
It was cool. Because I saw the New Edition grow up, and like, I guess I'm a little biased because I saw their recent like 3-part movie. I like the New Edition, man. The New Edition over the Jackson 5. I know it sounds crazy because everybody was fucking with the Jackson 5, but the New Edition was just like, they were it at one point, for real.
They had a versus. Who you think, New Edition or Jackson 5 winning?
I don't know. It depends.
You said if there was a versus between those two?
Between New Edition and the Jackson 5.
Jackson 5.
It's only going to be Jackson 5 because of Mike, though. It's not New Edition. They were all talented. You feel me?
Yeah.
And like 2 of them ended up doing their own thing. Like, you feel me? Bobby Brown ended up really popping off, and then the other one did too.
Popping off for real.
He's about to hit the...
Like, that nigga was popping everything.
But yeah, Club Shay Shay's interview with Marlon Wayans. Check that shit out if you haven't yet. That was a good interview.
I'm just like, okay, it's cool when like, you know, Marlon though is like he's glazing his own family. But it's one thing when like corporations and like businesses and like just, excuse my language, but dick suckers just like really just start dick riding off like the wave And I just feel like that's what they're doing with Kendrick Lamar. Like everything that Kendrick Lamar did this year is just being completely. I'm over it now. Like I appreciate that he won the battle. It was great. But I do not want to hear Not Like Us anymore.
He's petty. He's being petty.
Who wants to hear Not Like Us at the Super Bowl?
I don't want to hear Not Like Us at all.
Way too long, bro. It's way too long of a time for me to hear Not Like Us. You played that shit 5 times at one concert, bro. You can't.
At the Forum?
You gotta drop the album. You gotta play some more music. Cause
I don't even want, bro. Kendrick's one of those guys that like I really can just hear him one time and I'm be good.
He's petty.
I don't think it's him.
It's not even him, but it's just like how businesses are using him in general. It's just what's annoying.
They're all capitalizing off of his win, and that's what's really getting me tight.
No, what's really getting me tight is that we're supposed to have Lil Wayne.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. Like they're only.
Like I was ready to drop a bag just to go see him.
2 years ago or some interview that Lil Wayne was on, he was like, he knew that the Super Bowl was going to be in New Orleans. And he was like, yo, we're praying that, we get the call. We're definitely more than willing to do it. But to get Kendrick Lamar to do it just because of this year alone, it was just like a complete slap in the face because Lil Wayne is a GOAT and he's better than Kendrick.
Isn't Lil Wayne from New Orleans?
I was going to say, to do that in his hometown is crazy.
So why don't you have... I want to talk to his in charge.
Man, it's more business.
I don't care. I want to talk to his in charge.
The culture, they don't really appreciate.
I'll bang on their door right now.
Fucking are the forefathers of shit. So it's just like if they're gonna do that, then like I'm not even gonna really tune into the Super Bowl halftime because I already know what songs he's gonna play and I don't give a fuck.
I'm gonna be real with y'all. I'm just gonna. I got my own bracket of things here. I don't mind hearing Not Like Us.
I'm over it because I played it too much. You feel me?
I'm sorry that I think that's one of the songs that like I could replay it and not get tired of it. Like
I definitely could get tired of Not Like Us now at this point.
I can't. Like literally, when I listen to it, me personally, like I feel like I got an adrenaline rush from when I first heard it.
So you are going to be watching and tuning into the Super Bowl halftime. Kendrick killing it. If Kendrick brings Lil Wayne out, that'd be cool. But that's not fair, though.
I think that's just a lob to add. Lil Wayne's like a pity toss. And I don't think Wayne would take that personally.
Like, they fucked you over with me, but I'll bring you on stage.
I just think that like as well, like
they got a song together though.
To put it like stage, like halftime game wise, to say fuck you to Drake and like. Globally was like crazy to me. Like to do it again, like that's wild. Like you don't need to do that shit twice. Like
I don't think, bro. The song has been like it's not even about Drake anymore. It was after that concert. It's literally been about how it influenced the entire culture and everyone else around it. But or how that's how they made it seem to look. Because let's be honest, it's like the only people who are really going to be at these expensive ass football seats were the same people who were in the stadium at the concert when he sang Not Like Us the first time.
That is true.
It's going to be nothing but snow. You feel me? So it's not going to be
nothing but that connect.
Nothing but salt, no pepper in that bitch.
I think I think after giving Usher his love, Lil Wayne should definitely have been next in line to get his love at the Super Bowl. Like,
yeah, Eminem did it, right? He did that. Like 50 Cent was in the halftime show. Like
Justin Timberlake, but I mean, like, like I said, giving Lil Wayne his own flowers is a great send off. Like even Nicki was mad. Like she was on Twitter like going crazy. They got rid of the tweets, but she was like pretty much just saying how like all these corporations are just feeding off of this, and how Wayne has like been like one of the OGs, the grandfathers. He's always been there, and like y'all niggas is not giving him his light. Like it's crazy.
Because if that was in Dr. Dre's town, they definitely be like, "Yo, Dre, what up?" You feel me?
Right.
So that was so it's like I don't know. That's why I don't like the business side of like the music and the entertainment shit, and that's why I'd rather do it on my own accord. Because when you're on other people's time, it's not like your time is valued. It's only valued unless you're an asset and convenience to them, and that's not cool. Because hard work should always be paid off, no matter what.
Either way, I don't mind. I don't mind who performs at the halftime show. I'm content either way.
You content,
content, whatever.
I'm gonna watch it.
I like that. I was actually gonna.
I'm gonna watch it, but you know we have a pod where we give our opinions. So I'm gonna let y'all niggas know. Like Wayne should have been the main nigga there. 100%.
He definitely should.
A milli at a fucking stadium like that would have went crazy.
6 foot, 7 foot, 8 foot bunch. John with him and Rick Ross going crazy.
Nah,
the features he would have had. Unless
he's a great performer. When I seen him in Bridgeport, Lil Wayne, great.
Unless Kendrick is somehow getting Rihanna on that stage. I don't know if I'm gonna enjoy that.
Why Rihanna?
Because like they made a great song together.
What song is that?
Loyalty.
Oh my god, that was Rihanna on that song.
Yeah.
No switches.
Wow,
Yeah,
I remember that song. I remember that song, but that was a long time ago.
You got to get Riri on there at least. But that's one of his classics he could play that people would love to hear over Not Like Us.
Or
get
like,
Riri in the Super Bowl with you.
That's
drink,
tough, man.
Stand up, drink. I forgot how the order went. Yeah.
For sure.
That is definitely tough, man. That is really tough. Yo, I don't want to spend too much time on Kendrick. Because apparently he has enough attention. He's had enough of our attention, shit ton of our content, and I'm Kendricked out. I don't know why I get so easily like played out of things. Maybe that's bad.
You can leave it
that's
at that.
With people. That's with like everything. I just get like so easily like I don't care anymore. It's bad. But moving on, we've officially finished the first half of the episode. Now we're getting into the second half, and we're gonna begin with relationships.
Ew.
Yeah, cheaters and eaters, wifes and beaters.
The dating pool got piss in it.
Yeah, bitches and stitches.
Culo cagao.
Niggas with small dicks.
That panty manchao.
Yeah. Huevos.
That's all he knows.
Tetas. Culo. Pendeja.
Yeah, we are now in relationships.
Right. Relax.
Cerosa. What did I say?
I don't know. I thought that was Swahili.
I don't know. All right, but if you die, is it okay for your side piece to attend a funeral and mourn through social media?
This was a tough one for me.
Because you have to put yourself, are you the side piece or are you the nigga's girlfriend and he's the one who died and his side piece came to the funeral?
If my side piece is respectful enough to realize that she's a side piece and attend the funeral, I hope she just stands like them niggas in like a movie where the hero dies. Just stand back there behind that tree with an umbrella in the rain.
Or like the dudes that be
watch my funeral
in the corner at a party, dressed in all black.
So I'm saying like
she don't got no right to attend the funeral, bro.
I'm just saying like don't put on a show. Don't go over my grave and be crying and all that other shit. Like you definitely better play it cool the entire time. While you
there's
there,
definitely side piece etiquette at the funeral, but
that's what I'm saying. And then like if you're following my girl on social, if you post it, better be respectful. And hopefully they don't know like the two were adjacent of each other.
Yeah, because I think this question was brought up because I think like Rich Homie Quan's side piece girlfriend, they have some type of
Erica
situation.
Banks.
Yeah, she was posting some shit. Maybe
but then they posted all his other girls.
That's crazy.
Yeah, so I think he was like wilding out. So I just figured I asked you guys.
What you think, Thalia?
Like
it's difficult.
Like if my side piece, so if my side trigger, I don't want to say nigga. My side trigger attend the funeral. I mean, you willingly signed up for it, so I mean, yeah, like you said, just act accordingly. We'll be straight.
Yeah, for me, I mean,
you can mourn.
Like, okay, I think
I would miss me too.
Yeah, there's
I ain't there. Let them have at it.
Nah, because there's a thing like when you're human, I just realized the older I get, it's no like good or bad. It's just you're human and you're good and you've done bad things. So it's like those people are going there to mourn you because they're gonna miss the good things about you. So I think everybody should be entitled to that. You feel me? And especially if it's not in like a private area, like it's in like some type of church or wherever they
like
do
a safe
funerals,
space.
or like or if the funeral is outside in the cemetery, like no nigga, you can't let them all like mourn, like, but like you said, yes, be respectful. Like, don't go sitting next to the mother. Like, oh my god, that
Don't
was
make
me.
this messy.
I miss him. Yeah, don't make it worse than what it already is, because he's already dead. That's all.
I mean, respect my grave site. Respect.
Let me rest in peace.
Exactly.
I mean, I'm gonna rest. Like, y'all gonna argue, but like, I'm just saying, like, you shouldn't aim for that because I never wanted that to begin with.
Yeah, it's just. I wish I would have got one more album out of Rich Homie though. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah. But so you guys are all in agreement. So you're okay with your side piece attending the funeral, just with proper etiquette.
You feel me?
I don't mind.
And then social, same thing. Don't be posting kissing pics. You could post like a funny video that we had or something. You know,
like anything in private is OD.
Yeah, like me cuddled up in bed with you talking about I miss you while my girl follow you on the gram is crazy. Yeah. Hopefully, if y'all don't follow each other and don't even know of each other, go crazy.
Just put on close friends. You feel me?
You know?
Yeah.
Just don't be, you know, putting up screenshots of like
text messages.
Yeah, like
I don't love my girl. I love you.
It's not her. It's me.
That's messy, man.
She's just not you.
It's not you. It's me.
Yeah, but if I was the side piece though, like respectfully, I'm probably gonna like not attend the wedding. I mean, not the wedding, the funeral, and wait till everybody's gone, and then have my own funeral, like with myself.
Go mourn you.
Yeah, like mourn, because I don't want that drama. That's all. Because if you have a side piece and the side piece is so hurt that they attended the funeral, I'm telling you, somebody else in that family or in that circle knows that that's the side piece.
Yeah.
So they're going to make the big deal out of it. So I'm just gonna be like, let me just avoid it. But if it was my choice and my side piece was there and she wants to sit there and mourn me, I'm okay with it. But I'm pretty sure if I was the side piece, they won't be okay with it.
Yeah.
It's crazy. It's weird. Weird question. All right. Would you marry a dime but end up in hell? Or marry a 4 and end up in heaven for the rest of your life?
Marry a 4 and end up in heaven.
You gotta. I really should have a picture of what a 4 really looked like. It's really bad.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, it's not. It's nothing crazy. Like, you really gotta marry a 4.
How funny is the 4?
Huh?
How funny is that 4?
All right, I'm about to look it up. Just talk for a little bit.
I just need personality out of it personally. Like, I can't.
It depends. Like, you know how, like, okay.
The 10 is everything you wanted. She's 10 out of 10.
Yeah, but now I'm in hell. I'm in the pits of hell because I dealt with the 10. It's not worth it.
Listen, the girls know. Well, like, a 4 is like a medium ugly. Like, you're not too ugly, but like.
No, you ugly.
A girl's 4 and a guy's 4 is entirely different because, like, a girl's 4 is like a girl's 4 is. He medium. Ugly, but he got money and he got a respectable job and security.
Priorities are straight.
But
head
like
on shoulder.
And he's sweet. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's nice to me. My mom liked him. Like, but like, what you talking about?
Whoa! What are you talking about?
I'm asking you.
I was.
I could deal with that 4. She seems sweet. Feel me? Like, she seems like she got her family behind her.
Wait, I need a 4. I need a guy version.
But a man's 4 though.
I need a guy version.
Hold on, but a man's 4 though for a woman, like.
Don't see. I knew you were gonna pull the PS.
A man's 4 for a woman though is like, that's your boys are talking shit about her, like. You know what I mean? Like, nigga, what are you doing with her? Like, you could do better. But like, a girl's 4, her girlfriends are always like, oh my God, he's so sweet. Like, all the friends love him. He's the purse carrier. Like, he gonna handle, he know his place.
He the bill payer. I'll pick up you and all your friends, drop you off and pick you back up.
You guys really dissected that one.
I'm just saying, you said talk.
Yeah, I like that. I'm going to choose the dime though.
You gonna take a dime and go to hell, bro? Over a dime?
Huh?
Over a dime, you gonna go to hell?
Yeah, because I don't need a female. I just need some weed. So just give me a dime. I'm good.
Yo.
He switched it to marijuana really fast. I'll take the drug.
Definitely not going to hell.
Over a dime is crazy.
I'd rather be single.
I'm definitely not going to hell.
Give me a 4 with an amazing personality, and I'll be happy to go to heaven.
As long as she's funny.
See what I'm saying? Like, she could cook, she could clean. Yeah. She gonna be herself. I'll take a 4 to go to heaven.
But a 4 has no positive attributes.
No
like
positive?
Physically. So like, you really have to lean on personality. Because if you're a 4, that means you just butt ass ugly.
And that means that's real love.
Yeah.
Enough for no love.
So, of course, I'll choose the 4, but it's just, it sucks because I know for a fact, even though I'm going to marry that 4, I'm going to cheat on her.
If I pick the 10, when I die, she's coming to my funeral with her side piece. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm pretty sure.
Wait, say that again?
I doubt that.
I said, if I pick the 10 when I die and go to hell, she's going to pull up to my funeral with her side piece. Because she's already got one in the bag. She got to be taken care of somehow, right?
Just in case. That's the emergency trigger.
Damn, so you think every single like female who's like a 10 and up, or like, yeah, who's like just really pretty, they just have a backup plan for every relationship they're in?
Definitely, yeah, definitely not. But I think they have an escape plan if
like
your
a
game's
backup guy, like for the next one.
No.
Thalia, all right, we get it. The girls are watching. You have to keep up with the code. I'm just saying, like,
I think she's speaking for herself.
Every woman has a backup plan. You have that one nigga in that one DM that you're like, I'll respond to this one out.
No.
Yeah, all right. That's all I'm saying.
Nah, it's not like that. It's not. It's like.
Nah, you literally are having a backup plan.
She caught like.
There's always gonna be the triggers in your DM, right?
The triggers.
She got the bullets in the clip loaded. She gonna take a shot when she needs to.
Exactly.
But it's like, I don't have to entertain you just because my last person didn't work out. Like, I don't, like, some people, like, what was I?
But do you end up doing it anyway?
No.
Have you done it?
When I was younger.
I mean,
that's what they always say.
That's the past. So, like, yeah, of course.
I've grown in these past 3 months.
But, like, I'm saying, like, if you're, like, 25 and older, like, it's just not my mindset now. It's just like, some people need to heal.
Yeah.
Go to therapy, all that good shit. I get where you're coming from.
Yeah, like, so that's why I'm just like.
I think you're doing a great job being yourself, Thalia.
We're gonna leave this because either way, I got the clip. I'm gonna cut it right when you looked at me and I looked at. I said you gave me my answer.
I couldn't hold the smile, the straight face.
I don't believe you. I think
bullshit.
And dabbled, and like you've been in a relationship. The nigga's been getting you tight for 5 years. He was like, damn, I should have been talking to this nigga. So you tell him happy birthday here and there, here and there. You finally broke. Oh, how you been? Oh yeah, I'm single now.
She giving you a little, how you know?
Oh yeah, you good. Like, you feel me? Like, so you really, you plant seeds and then you
it's
watch
the
them grow.
Happy birthday here and there for me.
Yeah.
I'm gonna let you know I remember your birthday.
You feel me?
Sweetheart.
Merry Christmas. Congratulations on graduating. Like, you feel me? Like, really keeping up in each other's lives, and then
the subtleties.
Once you're ready to move in, you feel me? Pow, pow, pow. So I get it. Women do that. Guys are not that, like, we just like fumble the bag and then just have to start all over.
Yeah.
So it's cool.
I'm just like,
y'all smarter.
I'm just at a point where I'm just like,
yeah. I don't know what type of point I'm at. I just know that I just need a 4 to get married. You feel me? At least I know that 4 will never cheat on me. She won't do anything to hurt me. So, like, she'll be there for me. She'll know, like,
he said, who won her? She a 4.
Yeah, I'm really
that
gonna be
4
like,
was crazy.
Yeah, that 4.
She's a maniac.
Yeah. Just looking at her, I would literally throw up. Yeah, but it's all good. I'm ugly too, so I'm pretty sure a lot of females throw up against me just simply off my skin. Anyway.
He might break y'all camera after. So.
Yes. Our final relationship question, which is not even a relationship question, but it is a relationship question. Okay. Would you rather have a child within your 20s, 30s, or 40s? And why? Be descriptive and detailed. Don't just give me one word responses like synopsis. Just give me some examples here. Thalia.
I want to say 30s because, like, I feel like in my 20s, like, I'm still a baby, but I'm a grown baby. And
facts.
I feel like,
your feet.
Yeah, like, I feel like in your 20s, like, you have, like, a whole decade to, like, kind of get, like, a synopsis of your life. So, I just feel like 20s, like 20s are, like, my selfish years. Those are my...
That's for you.
Yeah, those are for me. Like, that's like my adult fun. 30s is just like, okay, it's over it. Like,
damn, it's over?
No, like the 20, like the fun in the 20s.
I get it.
Like the childish shit is
You're coming into yourself.
Yeah, like in your 30s, like you probably like have a place of your own, whether it's like an apartment or a house. Like you have like a decent car, your dream car. You got some of like a career going on, or like you got little side hustles going on.
Some semblance of like a life.
Yeah. So like I just feel like I want to say mid 30s for me though. Or probably like 33 is a sweet spot.
I was actually going to say 33 was like my year I would aim to have kids personally. I feel like I have two answers, but like I'll give my actual answer, like what I feel like for my reality is definitely my 30s. I'd want to have a kid. I feel like that's the best time because you're not too old. I don't want to be in my 60s and my kid's only just turning 20. You know what I'm saying? Because I had him at 40. Like I'm gonna feel old. I want to have those younger moments with my kid where I'm still spriteful. I can still do things. Like I remember the days like me and my dad would race. Like you know what I mean? Now he got a bad knee. Like I want to be able to have my kid remember those days when I was still having fun and still going about shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I definitely agree, bro. I definitely see the difference too because when my parents had me, I was able to kind of like grow up with them, work out with them, and we were really active. But like my younger siblings, they don't really get that. Like my parents are a lot older now, so like they just kind of get like a little slower version of them. So like for me, I would probably want to have my kids at 29. So like right
on the cusp.
Yeah, like so like that's what I prefer. That's probably what's most likely not going to happen, but that's what I prefer because I want to grow up with my kids. I want to be able to like work out with them, go to the gym, play sports, and like really be in their lives like physically and like take advantage of that. So if I were to really have a kid, it would definitely be at the age of 29. 30s is cool too, but the only way I'll have it at 29 is if within the next 2 years that I really get it going. But I don't want to also contradict from our last week's conversation. It'll most likely be like in the early 30s anyway, because we were talking about like our 5-year plan and shit. And like it would be towards the end of my 5-year plan. So like 31, 32 would be probably the more realistic answer. But preferably I would rather have it at the age of 29.
So I mean, for me, my second answer was as well too. Like if I were to say like to have grown up into a family with wealth already, and I feel like that goes for the same as why like we look at like Kylie Jenner and she's like has her kids already. It's like you grew up rich, you grew up comfortable, you grew up able to be taken care of and could take care of others.
Yeah.
I feel like I'd be more in a position to want to have a child. I know then I can travel the world and still have things going for myself. But like you don't get that opportunity when you don't grow up in a financially like, you know, like robust home. Like it just it's not feasible for me. Like,
like why the fuck am I gonna have 6 kids right now?
That's what I'm saying. But if I grew up wealthy, I'm popping some kids out. I could pay for a nanny, or I'm gonna take my kid everywhere with me and travel. Like I got money to take care of both of us.
Yeah, I'm probably not gonna go the nanny route until like they're like at a certain age, just so like they can be used to me and shit. So that's why I really want to be kind of like early having the kids, because then I have the energy for that.
You know what another thing is too? The reason why I wouldn't want to have any kids in my 20s is because I feel like my 20s are my like, okay, what generational curses have been repeating? Well, at this point, I already know.
Yeah.
And then I'm taking this decade or, you know, a little bit of my 30s to like break them before I bring a child into this world. Granted, you can and you can't plan a kid, but
yeah.
You
can have a kid and then just do what you can, man. That's all a parent can do.
Right. But like me, like I'm very strict on like, I'm not bringing a kid of my own into this world if my life circumstances are X, Y, and Z. Because the shit that I personally went through, my kid, I refuse on the bottom of my heart to go through the same shit.
Yeah. I agree.
I feel that though. Anybody, that's definitely any respectable person. Like, yeah, you don't want your kids to struggle.
Yeah. Not even just struggle, just repeat because I do want my kid to struggle. I just don't want them to struggle the way I did. Like if they're gonna have challenges, we're not gonna have repeated challenges. We're gonna overcome our challenges and face on new challenges.
Right. Like granted, there's always gonna be like struggles or like challenges. Don't get me wrong, but like I don't like the things that I personally went through. I don't feel like I felt like it forced me to like grow up in a mature mindset at an early age, and I don't want my kid to do that. Like I want my kid to like literally have a childhood and remember it.
Yeah, don't be like us. You feel me? That was actually a really, really surprisingly good conversation, and we are gonna just brief up the last two because I wanted to let you guys know like the Power Book Series 2 series finale is back, part 2. So every week moving forward, they drop on Fridays, and every week, I guess for the next 8 weeks, I guess, because I think there's like 8 episodes left where they're going to drop. So I think we should like tune in, and that could be our show to watch together. I hope you guys are caught up. It's Power Book 2 with Tariq. Really dope. And then a
final
new
season,
show,
right?
Yes, it's final season.
Isn't it on Stars?
It's on Stars. And
I need the plug for that.
Oh, I can't help you with Stars.
Well,
I can help you with the next show that I wanted to speak to you about, which was Fight Night, and that was the heist show. It's been heavily promoted throughout the entire year.
That's with Kevin Hart and
Terrence Howard, Taraji, Mad OGs, Samuel Jackson. Oh yeah,
Taraji P. Henson, right?
Yeah, Taraji's in it though for sure. It's really dope.
I
saw a couple of them, like a couple episodes, but I fell asleep on the first 2, and then I literally ended up watching the whole last one. So I have to go back to see how the fuck did it ended up here.
I'll definitely check that out.
Yeah, so it's basically like Muhammad Ali is like really famous at the time, and then they're all like betting against him, and then there's like a lot of famous people getting together to like bet, and then there's like some type of heist to steal from those not famous people, but rich people who bet on those, like, and like really run the town and shit. Like Samuel Jackson's like one of them. I think he's one of the ones who got robbed, but I'm not completely sure about the actual theme of how like Kevin Hart was there, because he's like playing like, from what I can tell, like a double agent. Like he's like in the heist, but he's also playing like innocent type shit. So we'll see how he goes. So because literally the first episode starts off with him dying, but it's taking place like 2 weeks in advance. So it's like we're just going to watch how we got to that point. So I guess it's a good show though. I like it. I think you guys should watch that. I think you guys should watch Power Book, and of course, last but not least, if you're into anime, haven't been giving my boys a shout out ever since I took them niggas off the wall, but nigga, watch One Piece, all right? And the last show is Dragon Ball Daima, okay? Yes. Shout out to Akira Toriyama. He's dropping it on October 11th, and with the game Dragon Ball Sparking Zero, I'm here for it. I heard a fun fact about Dragon Ball too, that originally it was going to be called Dragon Balls with an S, but they said it was too controversial because of balls, and they thought Dragon Balls like dragon genitals, so they changed it to Z, Dragon Ball Z, to make it more appropriate, but it's just Dragon Balls.
The more you know.
Yeah, so Dragon Ball Z is really dragon genitals. All right.
I'm gonna start saying that. Let's watch Dragon Balls. Hey, yo, did you see the new episode of Dragon Balls?
Dragon Balls.
Rest in peace, Toriyama.
Damn, this is the RIP cast. Mad deaths. Nah, we can't name him that. I'm sorry.
Okay, yeah, no.
The RIP cast is crazy.
Yeah, no. I rebuked that in the name of Jesus.
I had another name for it though. It was at the tip of my tongue.
We'll find out.
Well, but you're editing it though. I won't remember like that.
You're gonna tell me? Think I'm gonna send it to you. You gonna?
Oh yeah. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have officially concluded our podcast episode for today and this week. We hope you like it. It's your fucking boy Abe Loso here with Mr. Rad and two-turn Thalia.
Yeah.
You feel me? We here. We there. And now we out of here. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe.
You dig.